Hello everyone, this is Enzo Eigen, the Alliance for Loki, and this is war, what is this? War number 4, I believe. I skipped a war, and so this war I have an awesome team of Havok, Wiccan, and Wong. Wong is just a synergy. My first fight I've already posted on this channel before, so I skipped it. It was the CGR fight on Path 4, and now I'm going against Terax, and this is going to be a Wiccan fight. And so again, my usual strategy with Wiccan is put on the invulnerability boost. I'm just sort of pushing other champions to their SP3 these days with Wiccan, just so I can play really quick. He's not a tactic defender, so I don't see anything too tricky about him other than normal Terax fights. So now I'm waiting for the rock fields to go away. They go away, trying to keep up the neutralize, just any buffs he gets that I'm getting rid of. Trying to keep some distance because I gain lots of weaknesses on me. So I throw my big SP3, which is 2, which is nice, and he's taking lots and lots of damage. And then I just sort of keep on going. And I feel like I made a sort of strategic mistake. I probably should have baited out the SP2. But I decided to go ahead and push him to the SP3 because I have my invulnerability. And so I use a relic and then get to my SP2. I was sort of hoping this would kill him before I had to deal with the SP3. So hope and what happens might be two different things. So I get all these degens because he's shock immune. So Wiccan's Awaken ability allows him to put the degens, which is really useful. And he SP3s me, fine. I don't take any damage. But now things go a little crazy because I don't know, was I stunned? I think I might have been. I don't know exactly what happened there. Probably should look at it in slow motion, but I get hit, take some damage, the degens kill him. It's a little bit of a panic moment, though, being trapped in the side with him coming in very, very hot and doing some damage. So, okay, that's that fight. So now over I go to Path 2. So Path 2 is very interesting because I am going to use Havok. So Havok is a tactic attacker. I've been using Havok a lot these wars, and yeah, he's pretty awesome. So you can see I make a huge mistake before the fight even starts. So I'm running big boost. I go to put on mutant boosts because I was like, well, with Havok, one, I was instructed to, and two, with Havok, of course, big mutant boosts are great because he does a lot of damage. And here, watch what I do. I go and find my cosmic boost. It's just one of those things. I don't know what I was thinking. It's not even like I was fighting a cosmic attacker. It's not even like I had a cosmic attacker in my roster. It's so weird. So I put on cosmic boost, which, yeah, there they are. Defies any sort of idea. And then I put on advanced power boost. So I was talking to Manuel. Manuel had said he's my officer. He gives me all my strategies. I thought his strategy indicated get to an SP3, use that, and then the boost, of course, would give me lots of power, and then SP3, and, that would be enough. But what he wanted me to do was throw him at SP1. So I should have thrown my SP1 here. That would have helped me build my charges up really quick, but I didn't. I'm just doing medium lights because of her evade. And so my goal is to get to an SP3, which I had the power start, and so I'm pretty close to it, and then launch that. And I only have about 3 charges here. I think maybe I have 4 in my throat. So now she's at the SP. I'm at the SP3. But I need to bait out the special, which I do. And now I'm going to launch my SP3. And here it comes. Big SP3's at 74%. And we see it melts her down to about 43%. So it does 30% power. And this one was like, whoa, wait a second. I did not get a power back. I was so shocked. I just didn't know what was going on. Here I eat a combo. That is never a good idea. And yeah, I was so stunned, and I ate another combo, and look at this. I'm down to almost dead. She has a lot of power. I am so stressed right now, so stressed. But I was like, okay, just play, get back into it. I felt like I was so shocked by not getting any power back. I think I knew in my mind that I accidentally put on a cosmic. Had to bait out her SP2, fine, and now I'm just trying to get back to that special. There it is, and I waste no time and throw it, and here it goes. The last one did 30%, so I'm hoping this kills her, and there it is. Boom, the big SP3. But oh, what a terrible fight. I was really lucky to eat 2 combos, use the wrong boost. That is it's never a recipe for a success. Anyway, time to heal up Havok because I have him again. And so throw a bazillion potions into him, so he is back healthy. And now I'm off to fight Surfer. Surfer is a defense tactic, and so I'm using Havok again. And I actually go back and put on the right boosts. Oh, I don't know how I managed to put on the wrong boost. It's just one of those things where, yeah, I mean, because you're trying to move relatively quick in war, because I have these boosts. I have a lot of fights. It's just, there's always so much going on in war that it's one of these things where, you have to go quick, be efficient, also pay attention, not make mistakes. And yeah, it's definitely part of the game. But anyway, put on special 3 boost just in case he gets to an SP3. My goal is just to push him to an SP3, tank it with the invulnerability boost. And now my strategy is heavy only. And so I'm trying to build up prowesses and trying to I also get the feedback loop on him too, so that's going to help do damage. And so yeah, that's the plan. Okay, and so I'm trying not to have him do anything other than SP3. So here it goes. There is the feedbacks on him, but of course I don't really have any damage because he doesn't have any what do you call it on him, any of the plasma charges on him. Fine, just heavying him, getting my plasmas, my prowesses. See, I'm up to 2 prowess, and yeah, it's fine. And so slow. Happy he's not throwing any specials. Yeah, SB2, and I'm just sort of back here, parrying also because I need the prowesses to wipe out his indestructible. And here, watch what happens here. So he's at 2 bars of power. I'm about to push him to his 3rd, and he decides to throw his SP2. I dex it. He has a sort of a weird SP2, so I'm always a little scared about dexing it. And he throws his SP1. Notice I have 2 shocks on me. That actually really helps a lot. You can see my plasmas building up. So it's good to get the shocks on. I'm at an SP3. I'm like, okay, time to fire this thing, and here it goes. And you can see, it's about 91%, and again, does only about 20% damage, but I get back 1.5 bars, so fine. I don't have any more shocks on me, so I'm not getting a crazy big power gain. But I just keep on doing this and waiting for him, and he throws his SP2 again. I can't even push him to an SP3, even as I try. But it's good, because once I get the shocks on me, you can see the feedback is starting to do its damage. And then I'm getting some prowesses. He's not indestructible. I'm at another SP3. He's at 85%. And again, I haven't used my invulnerability boost at all, so I'm like, okay, let's throw it. He's not indestructible. I don't know why I threw that next one. Maybe I was just trying to take a look at everything before I threw it. And this one, so 60%, here it comes. Boom. And I love Havok's SP3. So cool. And down to 9%, and now he's at his SP3. Finally, I was successful. But I took a peek right before the animation started. I'm back at my SP3, so they should do no damage because I'm my invulnerability boost. It's always a little scary, the invulnerability boost, because like, did it work? Did I have it? Did I forget about getting hit? And, I couldn't remember, but I was pretty confident I had it. And here it comes, 2%. This should do it. And behold, it does. So Havok, super fun. I've been really enjoying using him more. This is a rank 2 Havok. I pulled him from a Titan crystal, and yeah, he's great. He's one of those really, I think, underrated champions. Super fun to play. So off we go now to one of the, what I call the minis. And now I have to fight Thing, and so I need some energy though. So grab some energy, because I have 3 more fights, but I'll explain what happens. So off I go to Thing. Thing is a Wiccan fight, and the thing about Wiccan is you can get your neutralize on Thing, and then you don't have to worry about the unstoppable, because it just turns into Incinerate, which is amazing. Of course, he's shock immune, which means you go put on degens, and so Wiccan tends to be a really, really good counter. And this is even better because he gets this regeneration buff too, which you're also going to nullify. So basically the goal is nullify. And so I heal up my Wiccan, and I put my correct boost on, go back to my Mystic boost. There's a lot of boost wasting and changing, but that's the nature of war. And then I'm going to, just again, try to, make sure the neutralize stays up and push him to his SP. Oh, no, not push him to his SP3. I do put the invulnerability boost on, but just keep on neutralizing those. Again, getting my SB2, that's what I'm trying to say, and melting him. So Wiccan is so good for this meta. He is a tactic defender, so I do have to worry about the indestructibility, but again, Wiccan is a attack tactic, and so it works out really well. I love using Wiccan. He's just a really interesting, cool champion, and he's rank 3 for me too, so he's a big old rank 3, which is great. So here we go, and everything goes great. I get my neutralize up, and I'm trying my best to watch the neutralize. I put incinerate on to pause it. I do that to pause it, and I have the Wong buff, which gives me, I think, an extra 2 seconds of pause. And then, I'm already at SP2, and you can see every time he throws his special, nothing happens. There goes a big SP2. The trick also in this is also watching that indestructible, and so there it is. So I'm making sure I'm getting enough paralysis. Neutralizes up. You can see the neutralize ticking here, and he throws his heavy, but fine. I put on my cosmic shield, and he throws that really fast. I mean, again, everything is going perfectly to plan. Throw this in, the relic, and here I back off after the relic. I'm not sure why I backed off, but you see my neutralize left, and he's at 14, and I hit him, and I don't realize my neutralize gone, and he goes unstoppable. So now, yikes. So now he has 12. I push him to 14, but I'm in the corner, and I get hit twice. Oh no, sorry, he goes indestructible because I haven't been able to get enough paralysis through parrying. So everything's going wrong right here. I'm just in such panic mode. So I throw my SB3 on, I need some space, and he throws his SB2, which is again difficult, but I watch his rock stacks. He's indestructible. Now I'm hitting him because if I hit him into his blocks, the lights give me my paralysis, which get rid of it, is indestructible. And finally he throws it, gets the rock stacks reset. He's indestructible, but I'm hitting his block, getting enough paralysis, and then I managed to kill him. But oh wow, it was a moment of sheer terror when I lost the neutralize and he went unstoppable because of his rock stacks. That's just one of those moments. Again, you're watching basically 3 things in this fight. You're watching his rock stacks, you're watching his indestructible, and you're also watching his what's going on. Maybe only 2 things you're watching. I feel like there's a third. Okay, so now this is Arcus. So this is on the mini bosses I have to fight, and I missed the Gore fight. So I was supposed to do another sub mini, which was Gore, and I totally missed it. You can see when you go back to the screen in the comments below, Manuel was like, Gore, don't forget Gore. Well, I totally forgot him. I did such a good job against Gore on node 43, another one of the sub minis. I was assigned him this fight too, but I missed him. I feel like such a fool. So a bunch of errors. So I have this Arcus mini, which I do fight, but then I've tried to go back to get to Gore to see if I could, but I couldn't. So anyway, I'm going to show you that Gore fight because I did that in my last war. This is like one of these really annoying nodes. It's a tactic defender, Gore. He's on a really tricky node, but Wiccan is a great counter for him. And so this next video is actually from War 3, and it's just a quick what you call it. One of my only fights. I think I had just 2 fights this war. So I'll show you that, and then of course I totally forgot to do to record the Arcus fight. I did it, and it went well, but unfortunately I don't have a video of it. But here's Gore. This is Gore, node 43, supposedly a really challenging attacker. I'm going in with my usual Wiccan strategy of big boosts and no, indestructible, some tanking SP3s, and just trying to play really aggressive and not worry about it. He has one eye open, which means I can't stun him because then I'll take damage. But I was sort of told to ignore this and just sort of like work on getting the neutralize up, doing a heavy off the stun just to keep the neutralize up. And sort of the same strategy you're always using with Wiccan, and that is like keeping up the neutralize and just getting to an SP2 and taking any SP3s. I guess when you dex, does that activate the indestructible? I think so. Sometimes the indestructible tactic is charged. I should figure out what exactly is going on. Probably is good. Anyway, the normal boost. So yeah, this meta is really boost intensive, I find. And so I'm just always like, you can buy the 20%, 150% boost back, I believe, in the boost store, which is good because You can just use units to buy those, and the extra damage ones aren't quite as critical. I mean, it's always nice to have 8 and 12% extra damage, but it's really getting the power back that is, I think, the most important part. So anyway, here it goes. Throwing the invulnerability boost. Again, just tanking SP3s these days, not worrying about too much else. You know, the good thing about him is that he gets a lot of buffs and cords, so it means lots of tinder for my neutralize. So here it goes, and so in I go. Come on, neutralize. You see I took a little bit of damage from parrying him, but not too much there. A little bit of damage, but you know, it's not too bad. But there I take a bunch of damage. I think because I got all the damage from the incinerates. I'm up to 12 incinerates on me. Get a really quick, nice, beautiful intercept right there. So the risky move with Indestructibles, and here he's on fire. He's just losing health like crazy. Of course, he throws the SP3 because they always do before they die. But I'm invulnerable, and that's fine. So when I do this again, I'm definitely going to stun him at first, but I'll stun less at the end, and he drops dead. So hooray, another victory. We did win this war. I think we're, except for GT40, I think we're 3-1. So great job for Loki. And I'm undefeated. I'm have soloed every fight. I am deathless this season, so I'm really happy. I've had a lot of fights. I think I had 7 last war, and so yeah, my Wiccan is putting in the work, and so it's really, really cool. Hope you enjoy this video, and I'll see you again very soon in another one. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.